Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Fala galera, muito bom dia. Como é que vocês estão aí? Na suavidade? Tio tá de volta aí depois de um períodozinho meio conturbado. Mas é aquele papo, mano. Tive que fazer algumas lives de teste pra saber como é que ficava. E sem muita enrolação. O tio tá jogando aí o Call of Juarez. Na verdade eu tô até na terceira parte, né? Mas é o seguinte, não me enrolar não, né? Vamos pra bala. Vamos pra bala. Nossa, acabei esquecendo uma coisa. Cara, tô com uma musiquinha na cabeça aqui. Sim, é um joguinho mais velhinho. Eu acho que 2008, acho. Nem lembro. Mas ele ainda continua sendo bem divertido, ó. Uma passagem ali, ó. Aí.
They blew the bridge with the intention of forcing the train to stop.
É, né? De uma
Well,
forma
I assume the
ou outra.
wild bunch was likely in the still intact part of the train high above. So I had no choice but to make my way up through the passenger cars dangling down.
A tela tá preta? Não creio, mano. Cara, aqui pra mim tá normal, ó. Dá um F5 aí, irmão, pra ver como é que fica pra você. Aqui pra mim, no meu retorno, tá tudo normal.
I was determined to make that sumbitch Bob pay for what he did to my brothers.
Bom, nós temos duas opções aqui, né? Deixa eu só... Então vamos pro outro lado, né? Deu o lado dramático, né, da parada. Pera aí, qual que eu usaria esse, né? Não, aqui é shotgun, não gosto de shotgun. Ah, voltou? Pô, que bom, irmão, que bom. E o áudio, cara? Você pode me dar o feedback aí, como é que tá o áudio? Tá muito baixo. Por que eu tô com essa sensação de que...
I found the device they used to blow the tracks, so I knew I was headed in the right direction.
Caraca, mano.
My ears are still ringing from blowing up that bridge. What'd you say? I can't hear a
Será,
goddamn thing.
Well, I made my way off unscathed and came upon a few members of the gang and had no choice but to dispatch them.
Freeze! What the
From there, I
hell?
had to negotiate an even more precarious route.
Mira do tio tá quase boa. Deu até pra acreditar. Nope, nada de fazer mal às criaturinhas. Ah, não quero tiro rápido, né? Patrulheiro.
But first, I would need to get my ass out of there.
Oh, mano, deixa eu seguir aqui a jornada e tal. Onde eu quero. Salve, brother. Salve, salve. Como é que você está, irmão? Beleza? Bem-vindo à live. Afasta de mim essa vontade. Vamos lá, né?
I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight my way forward past a whole passel of desperados.
A ação do tio é aquela coisa, velho.
Outside, inside, anywhere I could, I made my way towards my prey.
Ai, caramba, era pra ter tirado.
Well, what about the passengers?
It was mostly a freight train, as I recall. There
Acho que
were
é
no
de
passengers
estrefar aqui
aboard that
dentro.
day.
Ai, mano. Isso é muito eu.
Show yourself!
Não, calma aí. Relaxa o vosso coração aí.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death.
Oh.
Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
Eita! Esse jogo tem um... Uau! Vamos evoluir. Pera aí, mas como assim? Não posso... É, aqui é Mio. A evolução. Estilo de... eu vou pegar isso aqui por último. Depois de usar pressentemente, consiga seu último bafo de vingança. Depois de evitar um tiro letal, quem o disparou fica marcado para uma execução por tiro na cabeça. Se você receber um pouco de concentração grátis, a não ser que esteja enfrentando o chefão lendário. É, né? Mas esse aqui. Ai, caramba. Meio que sou obrigado, né?
You can run, but you can't hide forever. What the heck just happened?
Não mexe o mouse quando tá assim.
At times, it was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
Cover your head!
Podia ter tirado dela, agora aqui. Eita caramba! Foi que... Maluco? Eu toquei fogo do Zebu, velho. Essa sensação de não poder fazer
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a
You mean
hand.
like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
Aproveitar e tomar uma água, né?
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
Who the hell is that? Take cover! Retreat! Retreat!
Só um detalhe, eu tava de front com os caras. Sem cobertura.
Killing everybody! Ready to be your mate. He'll kill us all! Death is coming.
Que lindo!
You calm down the thunder. You ready for a belly full of shot?
Eu vou pro lado errado! Ai, caramba.
You calm down the thunder. I'll die for this, you hear me?
Vou tancar o cara. Branco dos olhos. Por que eu não vi o branco dos olhos? Tá bom.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened,
Nada.
did they? Only a few stragglers were left. I had to cut them down pronto if I was gonna stay on old Bob's trail.
You don't want to mess with us! Oh! Right. Oh, worth this! You can't fight Jane! If you want
Quero usar a machine gun não.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. But the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nose Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang.
Ah,
Right after
velho, isso aqui é a
Sundance, I
minha
mean.
ferida desse jogo.
And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that.
Edgar do coisa é chato. Ai, velho. Isso é a parte que nos tira um pouco a paciência do jogo, ó. Velho. Fica isso, velho. É, eu atirei. Tá na mira do cara, aperta o botão
The
e não faz
fastest gun
nada.
in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that. On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America. They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that. I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he? Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado.
Deixa eu ver onde é que tá cada um. Tiro do burro.
Who's shooting at?
Tá.
Somebody really pissed this son of a bitch off.
Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning
Essa
shot.
cabeça?
I just started taking those bastards down.
Salve, Fabrício. Como é que você está, meu velho? Tudo na suave aí? Tô dando um rolezinho nesse jogo das antigas aqui, mas que é muito bom. Um ombro. Nossa. Pera aí, mano, você tá muito bravo.
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their
Voltei.
whereabouts.
Agora é pra ficar. Pô, mano. Valeu a companhia aí, mano. Tá, depois a gente tira isso com calma. Eu queria o feedback do áudio, brother. Se possível aí.
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a
Não sei,
train
não sou um
trestle.
grande leitor de
Property
mapas,
of the
mas
Union
pareceu
Pacific.
bastante vago.
The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
Achei muito massa a estética desse jogo, ó. Essa é imagem mais
Kid Curry
cartunizada.
was considered the wildest of the wild bunch. It was said that he fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5.
Vamos lá, velho do joelho.
Kid Curry had bragged to her whore how he was gonna rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver.
Ai,
And that
caramba.
whore, Fat Sally, she
Cruel
told
com
me.
isso. Tá, beleza. Cheguei aqui. É, tudo indica que eu caí onde era pra dar continuação, né? Beleza. Espero eu. Ou já dei aquela de perdido.
The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards. Exactly. One misplaced shot and that could easily have happened.
Me parece uma ideia bem bosta mesmo.
And I made it a point to remove any dynamite that I came across. A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
Don't you blow us up now. Don't worry, I know what
Ele
I'm
teve
doing.
pontezinho camarada. Ai, 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 eu já ia fazendo o fino. Peraí, por que eu iria vir pra cá? Sim, mano, Brau.
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off.
Eu tava vendo outra coisa do cenário.
It appeared the
levando
kid
uma
had
bala
found a
de graça.
number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. Guess there's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one. Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
Ah, errei o último, mano. Não creio. Caraca, tá com muita dificuldade de enxergar.
He's great in the cat on a room full of rocket chairs. God damn it, the hell! I just knew it!
Acho que eu vou pro lado errado, só acho. Pega, errei esse tiro.
This asshole has a death wish. We don't kill him, the kid'll kill us. That's it for you.
É, eu não tenho como caçar com o gato. Ah, que ela morreu meio feio, ó.
You call down the thunder. I'm gonna blow your damn head off. Stop that.
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
Eu acho que deu certo a tática.
It must have been
Construções.
terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
Essas construções que são massa, viu? Ah, beleza. E agora que eu cheguei aqui? Não, 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 não! Chegou, apertei o botão errado. Nossa, só deu uma granada, ele não foi? Pouco provável. Nossa, velho, fica travado. Fica travado o mouse quando faz aquela animação.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. As actually there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
Tomou? Dolly. E aí, Neto, como é que você está, velho? Tudo beleza? Valeu aí, mano. Vou colar. Seja bem-vindo e vamos trocar essa ideia aí. Eu creio que ontem à noite eu tava na passa.
So I proceeded onward and realized that that way just wasn't gonna work.
Cara, tem uma...
I needed an alternate path forward.
Aumenta a capacidade de munição da espingarda e dinamismo. Combos maiores durante a concentração. Qual o caminho seguir agora? O nome do combo. Meu negócio foi que eu escutei aqui alguma... Ó. Me pareceu ter um item escondido aqui. Acho que aqui é a continuação. Será que não tem uma caixa? Tá dentro de uma caixa dessa? Ó, tá aqui. Tá. Então. Cara, que ângulo é esse, hein? Eu sei que eu escutei. Ahá! Querendo fugir. Peraí.
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. I had to tread carefully. Otherwise, I could, well, die.
Mano, eu sou perito em fazer isso. que eu peguei lá, pô.
Unfortunate.
Pô, papo. Ai, caramba.
The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today.
Fabrício, é aquele... É um shooterzinho mais antigo, pô. Aqui
Naturally, I removed
é
the
só
last
seguir a história,
dynamite
irmão.
charge.
Esse jogo é bastante velho. Se não me engano, eu acho que ele era do Xbox 360 e do PS3, pô. É só
But by
seguir, é
this
só
time, I
lorar
was
mesmo.
thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore. I hope you understand how
Beleza.
badly my adventure might have ended had I not been as
Ai,
careful as
caramba.
hell.
Será o checkpoint? Eu tô apertando,
It's
cidadão.
truly amazing I've made it this far in life, considering how many
Sim, sim.
times I've danced
Ele
with death.
é de PC. Quer dizer, ele tem uma versão de PC, né? Nossa, tem que pular muito antes. Ele tá na Steam, pô. Na verdade, ele tá free na Steam. Não sai desse lugar, sai sim, mano, sai sim. Por aqui. Aí, só pô.
Kill that Azuki! Make him bleed!
Que sacanagem, velho. É bom, o pano de fundo todo do jogo, né? Eu acho que já deu pra... Ai, ai, ai. Ai, eu tô me desconcentrando. É todo no Velho Oeste, mano.
Kill that Azuki! Make him bleed! Send him to perdition!
Finally, I found those boys, or more precisely, they found me.
These crazy Kid Curry!
Mano, cadê uma cobertura? Cadê uma cobertura?
Where'd you learn that?
Caraca, mano, sem cobertura eu tô lascado.
These crazy Kid Curry asked me!
Achei a cobertura. Mano, tô atrás da pedra. Égua, mano, pegou atrás da pedra. E eu tô jogando na dificuldade máxima do jogo. Quer dizer, que o jogo me permite.
These crazy Kid Curry asked me! How many of us is he gonna kill?
Eu vou pegar a cobertura aqui, seu filho da mãe. Nossa, velho, o bagulho tá sinistro. Que sai bem, seguido de...
Who the hell is that guy? He's crazier than Kid Curry ass me. Damn fruitcake.
O negócio é pegar uma cobertura aqui. Até que enfim, mano. Opa. Nossa, deixa eu melhorar. Vai. Ufa. Que eu não quero. Vou ficar sem cobertura. Tu é doido, é? Sofre muito. E tem outro efeito também nesse jogo. É que ele é bastante restritivo. Escutei o cara. Pô, mano, eu tô vendo o bagulho aqui, eu não consigo subir. Ó, canto nenhum sobe a água aí, lascou. Ai, ai, ai.
It's you or me.
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
Devagar e sempre. Caraca, o cara com uma Gatling. Kid Curry. Tá, eu agora vou ter que... Ih, cara, eu acho que perdi um high ground. Pega, errei. Pega, tá errando. Não faz muito sentido o que eu tô fazendo não, mas é videogame, mano.
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
Porra, mano, o cara não tem braço, não. Como é que eu vou fazer pra me chegar mais perto? Cara, isso aqui não pode ser uma cobertura, velho. Ah, tá aqui. Ai, que tomada de decisão bosta. Pera aí, onde é que eu tô? Ah, tá. Tem um coisa bem aqui, né? 2, 3. lá.
You can't hide forever. Stand still so I can kill you.
A ideia era chegar aqui antes do reload dele, né?
Enough. You know who I am.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Come on.
Não, não dá. O reload dele acaba. Que bagulho. Não tem um ângulo pra passar aqui.
Stand still so I can kill you. It's not fair. God damn it, I need some help here. Come on, boys. Take this sumbitch out. You know who I am. Show
Agora.
yourself, you coward. Shit. This is the last mistake you'll ever make.
Porque ele tá acabando minha.
What are you? Yellow? You dead boy? If you had enough, huh? Stand still so I can kill you. Am I out of bullets already? Do you know who I am? Show yourself, you coward! Hold me off while I reload. This is the last mistake you'll ever make.
Ih, mano, até agora enrolou o meio de campo, ó.
Get out of here, you coward!
O certo era pra ele passar por ali, mas.
Are you kidding me?
Tá difícil.
Enough! You can't beat me! Shit!
A ideia foi boa, mas não surtiu muito efeito não.
Get out of here! Stand still so I can kill you! Damn!
Certo não.
Stupid contraption! It's not fair! God damn it, I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this sumbitch out!
Ai, caramba. Tô muito ferrado.
Do you know who I am? You can't hide forever!
Não vai chegar lá nem perto.
Are you kidding me? God damn it, I need some help here! Come on, boys!
Pega essa. Ai, fica duro o mouse. 2, 3 e já. É, mano, o que tá dando por jantar? Então vai vir aquele maluco lá que ó. Mano, o homem é de titânio. Eu sei que tem um item escondido aqui, mas eu não posso no momento. Tá.
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down.
Na hora, né,
That's when I
mano?
met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting
Rapaz.
around and deal with me personally.
Só pela ousadia. Ai, droga, velho. Isso aqui é que é o chato do jogo.
As fast as he
Tô
was,
desonrado mesmo, quero
I
passar.
was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Tava tomando água, velho. E se eu tiver que matar ele de novo? Aí é que vai ser o saco. Ah, não.
He shouted at me. Is that what this is about?
Bem-vindo a stream aí
Bob went
pra
with
quem
Butch
acabou
and
de
Sundance
chegar.
to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Quê? Maluco.
He shouted at me. Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him.
Uau.
Those were his last words.
Caraca, minha precisão tá uma... morto sem honra. Ué. Honra é estar vivo.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other
Bom, eu
killer?
esqueci de
Yeah,
falar de
you
umas
kinda
coisas
glossed
desse
over
jogo.
that one.
É
Well, I
que
found
ele se
Jim
trata
not long
como
after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he
caçador
was
de
riding with the
recompensa,
James Younger
em que ele
gang.
senta num bar e conta as
Did I
histórias
neglect to
dos
mention
feitos,
that?
né, que ele fez no passado. E agora vamos na caça aí do Jesse James.
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Então tudo que tá acontecendo, a perspectiva do que está acontecendo agora é que ele está
Jesse and
sentado
his
num
kid
bar,
rode with
tem algumas
Quantrill
pessoas
when
com
he
ele
raided Lawrence,
e ele está
Kansas,
narrando
and killed
essas
near 200
conquistas,
people,
né?
boy. Ah, nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday.
Bota fé. E vamos lá.
I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this gem.
Confesso que são divertidas as gunfights do jogo. O cara atrás, cara. Ei, mas tu passa o dele, passa o meu, pô. Que sacanagem.
Now, wait a second. Now, how'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Essas partes são muito boas, velho. Como é uma interação entre duas pessoas conversando, né? Diz a lenda que parava um trem. Jesse James.
They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express segment. So I hopped the same train. The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Peraí.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Cena clássica, né? Vou pegar essa cobertura aqui. Pelo menos eu peguei. O popó bem aqui, mano. um errozinho ali de cálculo, mas valeu.
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
Tá, mano, não diga que eu buguei o jogo, velho. Eu buguei o jogo, velho.
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But
bar.
you seriously think that tired
tá sendo
old man went
contestado.
toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof.
Calma aí, bora ver quem chegou de novo. Mas eu quero. Quero é que eu desculpe. Quê? Ah, lateral.
At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!"
Ai, caramba. Ai, tá certo, tá certo.
It was a rickety ride and quite precarious.
Também concordo.
At some point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!"
It's a damn Pinkerton!
Aí, não vou.
Now, I never worked for that limey cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that, I
Era
wonder?
bacana esse quebrado, hein?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember.
2, 3.
I bet you are.
Die, you bastard!
Show yourself, coward!
Ah, droga, eu fui pro lado errado. Juro, Big, me confundi. Essa taxa de reação. posso levantar. Agora acabou. A ideia não era ir pra ali? Dá não pra tirar da mão do cara?
You don't want to mess with us!
As paradas nesse jogo fica meio... Acho que é por causa daí. O tempo que foi feito o jogo.
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward. I wondered if I was ever gonna find the front of that train, or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was
O cara tá
attacked
com
by
uma
some
Gatling,
asshole
velho.
on a Gatling gun.
Que porra eu vou fazer
Yeah,
com um
seems
cara
like
com
you
uma
run into a
Gatling
lot of them.
Asshole?
no caminho que é...
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Damn, this takes a while.
Tá o velho papo da paciência. Ai, essa foi ótima. Ai, caramba. Não dá pra jogar de cara. Na cara dele foi muito trapalhão, viu? Como assim eu morri atrás do... Ai, caramba. Vai, eu morri atrás daquele ali, né?
I gotta reload. Time to die.
Corre não, doutor. O que eu fiz de errado agora? Eu levantei a cabeça? Não é difícil isso. Tem que a gente tá jogando sem paciência, né?
Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Peraí, tem granada aqui, né? Eu acho que encheu, né? Tá com cara de quem? Eu vou ter que pegar essa gueta. Investindo quebrando as coisas. Quebra nada aqui? Era cobertura pra mim também depois.
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
Death is coming. You're gonna have to get better than
Foi bem o que eu queria, não, mas
There
sei.
sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Eu esqueci, né? Ele faz um gracejo, né? Toda vez que faz isso aí.
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train.
Ei, eu me abaixei. Sacanagem. Agora lascou, velho.
could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Ai, mano.
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford. Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Continuar.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that sumbitch Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. The perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the Reds and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Injuns?
Yeah, they could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then.
Raça, mas valeu. Errei a cabeça, velho. Errei o HS.
Hey, how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
Pera aí, rapidinho. Então, vamos lá. Vou fazer uma cobertura de uma árvore. E essa pedra aqui?
Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the Red Man. Like that time. Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Well, of course I did. In fact, I can still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men.
Mano do
Darkness
céu.
will grow
Tá na mira
until
isso
it
aí.
consumes everything you are.
So, did you ever find it? The man you are after?
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Eu também tô bem.
Oh, death. Oh, death.
Uau. Isso foi uma parada meio estranha, né? Eu pego aquele outro lá.
Won't you spare me over till another year? What is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me?
Country.
Well, I am death, none
chorou,
can
né?
excel. I'll open the door.
Falta os animaizinhos assim, peixe e tal, uns ursos por aqui.
Oh, death, won't you spare me over
Já que eu não posso
till
correr.
another
E agora sim.
year?
Suas lágrimas
Someone would
misturam
pray. Could you
as
wait to
gotas da
call
chuva.
me
Qual a diferença?
another day? Oh, death, won't you spare me over till another
Vou
year?
esperar cair,
So,
né?
are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A
Sujeitinho,
despicable character.
desprezível.
I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
Frank James.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to
Wow,
pick
I got
off
that
any
for
poor
you.
soul who came anywhere close.
Tá, deu maluco, velho. Esse jogo que me mata é essa relação de não conseguir enxergar nada. ligação daqui. Agora lascou, viu? O cara tá numa visão perfeita, né? Eu tô no downground aqui que eu não tenho campo de visão algum. Tá bom, minha chegada é ali. Agora onde você quer botar é que... Tá lascando. O cara é o...
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well. He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me.
Ufa.
Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's
Primeira vez agora
brothers,
você tem pelo menos uma
fathers,
noção de onde ele
sons.
tá.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Nossa, mano, não adianta estreifar não que o homem adivinha. E caramba.
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
The James gang. Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead. It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
Nossa, maluco. Eu acho que eu entendi o que tem que fazer. Chega na ponte, sapeca a granada e ver qual é o papo. ambulante. Eu vou tentar chegar na raça mesmo. Não tá fazendo surtindo efeito a granada? Granada não. Dynamite.
Shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
No.
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
Boa, boa.
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Caraca, bem aqui. Não é dos mais lindos, mas é feio.
So, what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts.
Mano, o cara tá estrefando com a cabeça, é?
Determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge
Eu gostei
again.
desse negócio de não mexe a perna quando...
You just met your match.
Rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that sumbitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up?
coisa ficou na frente, eu não tinha como um campo de visão.
Why won't this asshole give up? Will someone please kill him?
Eventually, it was just me and Reed. I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Ô, partinhazinha chata. Su. Sério, eu achei essa parte uma hora do jogo.
And repay him I did.
Bom, galera, a palada é o seguinte: como bateu o meu horário, então
Well, I don't know
No
about you
momento.
boys, but I'm pretty beat.
vamos só terminar de ver essa animação aqui.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame he never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him.
E o Bunch. Good Bunch.
6 months ago, I heard
white
that Butch and
bunch.
Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Então, galera, é isso aí. Por enquanto a gente vai dar essa paradinha aí e daqui a pouco a gente volta. Deixa eu agradecer a todo mundo que sempre deu essa voltinha aqui comigo e tchau, tchau, valeu, fui.